Hello and welcome back. So today we've got another £500 worth of £2 coins we're going to have a hunt through, looking for the commemorative ones with more than face value, but ideally we want one of the few that we're still missing. So what is it that we're missing? We are missing Commonwealth Games Wales, we are missing World War I Navy Centenary with the flag error, that's just a variant there, so if we find the other two we will move on to the next book. Shakespeare's Comedies is the other one, and we've got the rest of them. So 2 left to go. Let's cross our fingers. We've ticked off the rarest Commonwealth Games Northern Ireland, so any day now maybe we'll get that Commonwealth Games Wales or Comedies. So without further ado, let's get into this bag. Right, so let me show you what we're looking for. So that's technologies. We don't want technologies, but we do want ones like this. So that's Charles Dickens. It's a common one. We've got a counter tracking Charles Dickens, Guy Fawkes, the VE Day anniversary or St Paul's, and also Commonwealth Games. But that's a common one. But it'd be nice. It feels like it's been a long time since we ticked off a new one. So maybe today's going to be our day. But I just want to talk quickly about the live stream. So I did my first live stream. Obviously I record these videos about 2 weeks in advance. So, oh, this bag's idiot proof. There we go. Must be something good in there. I record these videos about 2 weeks in advance, just in case there's any problem with the supply of my coins. But I did my first YouTube live stream the weekend before recording this video, if that makes sense. Did my first live stream over on YouTube as well, and you guys really seem to like it. So unless there's anything else that dramatically changes, I will be sure to do them over on YouTube as well, because the video did exceedingly well. You guys got really engaged with it. It was amazing having, I think it was about 200 or 300 people watching. All those messages flying in, it was pretty awesome. So I think I'm going to be doing that again. And if you're interested in watching one of them, I go live at 6 PM every Sunday, with the exception of if I'm going away on holiday or whatever, but I'll give you guys prior notice to that. And we've had some obscene luck recently on the live streams as well, getting Jemima Polydocs week upon weeks in and weeks out. There's another Charles Dickens there, common one. And we've got the Act of Union there too. So there we go. There's another Act of Union. It's a common one, but it is nice to get a variety of different coins. And we've got Brunel's Portrait, which is neat. Common though. But the big news was around mintage figures. So people have said we can expect them middle of September, which I believe will be around the time this video goes up. So fingers crossed. The mintage figures for 2018 are out now. I'm not expecting it to happen, if I'm honest. I'd rather be happily surprised than woefully disappointed, I think. We've got the Abolition of Slavery, Abolition of the Slave Trade. It's got a textured finish. Those one with a smooth finish that was put into collector's sets. So if it's been broken out of its packaging or out of the collection and paid into circulation or paid into the bank, you got a chance of finding it. Imagine if that had been it as well. That would have been awesome. There's that small chance of being able to find it out in the wild, much like all the other NAFCs, like the Shield 50p's that are NAFCs. We found a few, much like the IRB Battle of Britain. You never know, you may just find one. But my next Royal Mint tour is also booked. I'm going on the 12th of October. It's a Saturday, so my plan is to go down on the Friday to Cardiff and stay the night there, and then go on the Royal Mint tour. I'm booked on a 1 o'clock tour on the 12th, and then I'm going to stay in Cardiff that night and go out for a few drinks with a couple of people as well, which is going to be awesome. We've got the VE Day anniversary. That's the first one of that. It's the most common one we find, I reckon. But there we go. But no, if you're in the area, or if you are looking to go on a Royal Mint tour, you've got plenty of notice to come and to plan and come and say hi to me with that boot, which would be awesome. We've got Robert Burns there. He's slightly more than face value. Pretty neat coin. But yeah, it was so awesome meeting so many people at the Royal Mint last time. Each time I've gone, there's been more and more of you that have turned up to say hi, which was pretty amazing, and I would love to replicate that again. And again, if you're in Cardiff or you're going to be out in Cardiff, do let me know. It'd be great to go out for a few drinks with a few people. We've got wireless transmission there, another common one. But no, and imagine around the time this video goes up, we'll have the new Paddington coming out as well, which I'm quite excited for. Abolition of the slave trade as well there. There we go. The excitement is around what the new Strike Your Own is going to be. If they follow the pattern of last year, it'll be a £5 coin. Lots of people expect it to be the Queen Victoria £5 coin. I think it could be one of the Christmas ones, if I'm honest. Like last year, they changed it to the Nutcracker, the £5 Nutcracker coin. We've got the VE Day anniversary. And the Archers at Paddington Station, Brunel's Achievements. Another common one. I will be slightly gutted if they don't change the Strike Your Own by the middle of October when I'm going. But I'm on holiday for 2 weeks. That's the end of my holiday. So it'll be nice to do anyway, regardless if they change the Strike Your Own. Nothing else there. Well, we've had one over face value, which is neat. It's that Shakespeare Comedies. It's so tricky to get your hands on it. I reckon, because it's supposed to have a very similar, slightly less mintage than the other two Shakespeares, but we see them hand over fist. So I reckon it's going to be, and I know I've mentioned it before, it's going to be one that they amend the mintage figures for. Got Brunel's Archers again. Much like they changed the mintage figures for the Great Fire of London. We've got Florence Nightingale there, one of my favourite designs, but it's quite a common one. I've just realised my new series would have come out as well, so I sort of teased it on some of the live streams that I was working on a new project. I'm going for a world record, which is currently held by someone in Australia for having the most coins from a certain year. So I'm hunting through pennies, quite a lot of pennies as well over the course of a month, and seeing how many the year 2000 dated pennies I can find. Got Guy Fawkes there, we'll stick that on the counter. So the target is just over 51,000, which is a lot of coins, which will take a fair amount of time. But I thought it's quite a neat way, kind of a neat idea. It'd be awesome. Imagine being the holder of a Guinness Book of World Record holder, however you want to say that. DNA Double Helix is quite another common one. But yeah, to have a world record, the certificate framed up on my wall would be awesome. Like I said, it'll take plenty of time to get there, but I'm quite excited. The thing I'm more stuck on is how to store them, because in the US you've got little penny. We've got what's that called? The steam locomotive, another common one. We've done quite well, to be fair, in the variety of coins we've found so far. But yes, in the US you've got these little plastic penny tubes, but they're slightly too small to fit UK pennies in, which is annoying. Another VE Day anniversary. So if any of you know, they're like little clear circular tubes, cylinders, because I thought they would look quite neat. Other than that, I'm just keeping them in coin bags. Another abolition of the slave trade. But yeah, for those of you that collect pennies more than I do let me know. And I'm actually surprised, a couple of the bags, the amount of territories ones that I've been finding, it's a bit hit and miss. I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't hunt just to find territories ones, but I've made myself something that's worth finding, and I'm enjoying doing it, and I really hope that you guys enjoy the videos as well. It's the first time I've made a sort of video where it's it's one video that's made in lots of different parts over the course of a month. I've never done that before. The closest I've got is like when I go on a Roll Mint tour and I'm recording throughout the day and then I stitch that all together. But I'm quite excited to see what you guys think of it. This is where you're going to hate it, and I'll have to take the video down, and then I'll have to do a lot of editing around on this video. I'm sure it won't be the case, but no. We seem to be coming towards the end. Last bag. Oh no, another week where we've not found the one we need, or the ones that we need even. Oh well. But if you've watched this far into the video, you might be interested to know that I have a Discord server. You can click the link in the description down below to come and join that. It's the best place to come and have a chat with me. But also I'm on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Where else am I? Facebook, Instagram and Twitter. I think that's all of them, yeah. Another Florence Nightingale. And there's also the PO box which you can write into, and everything that's sent to the PO box gets opened in a PO box video. But that's our hunt. We got a good variety, to be fair, of the common ones. Sadly, only the one over face value, being our star pull, Robert Burns. So all that leaves me to do now is thank you so much for watching. I hope you've had more luck than I have today. I hope you've enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time for more coins. Bye.